She asked me to make this type for her and she got this. This DV Halter backless top is everywhere right now. From Instagram boutique to ready-to-wear brands, and clients are asking for it non-stop. Though this top is trending, but the truth is, most designers struggle with the neckline fitting, gapping, back finishing, and so on. In this video, I'm going to show you a clean professional method of cutting and sewing a DV Halter backless top that sits perfectly on the body without guesswork. If you want to stay relevant, attract better paying clients, and also you want to show what is actually selling, make sure you watch till the end. And if this video is helpful, don't forget to subscribe if you are yet to do so, like this video, share and comment in the comment section. Let's proceed. These are borderline for the upper part. These are borderline for the front space. Here is the chest line, bust line, and under bust line. The little space here is going to serve as our joining allowance. Now we are going to measure your shoulder. The shoulder is 7.5. Starting from here, 7.5. We are going to take it down. From this chest line, you are going to move up by 1.5 again. 1.5. This will be our new chest line. On this new chest line, you are going to measure your bust divided by 4. And before I forget, this width frame is bust divided by 2. That's how I got the whole width frame. On our under bust line, we are going to divide the under bust by 4. 32 divided by 4, that gives us 8 inches. 8 inches. Then plus that allowance, that will give us 9 inches. Then we are going to connect. Remember, this also will give us our chest divided by 4. So here is now on the under bust line, you are going to measure it also under bust divided by 4 plus that joining. We have 9 inches here, so it will be the same thing here as well, 9 inches. Then, so here is it. Now, our next width will be 3 inches. So these 3 inches, we are going to take it down to here. Also, you are going to add your joining allowance. That is it. On the shoulder line, you are going to go in by 1 inch. So that is it. And now, our dart take away for the back, we are going to observe it. Our dart takeaway is 1 inch. So here is it. Here is our dart takeaway. So we are going to observe the dart takeaway. So we are going to cut the frame out like this, and we are going to cut out this here. Remember, it's a dartless, it's a backless. So we are going to tack it this way. This dart, we are going to fold it. So the dart has been observed. You can see we fold it over. So from here, you are going to go in by 2.5. You go in by 2.5 here, and you are going to connect it this way. So this is what we have, and we are done with the front part. Here, remember we are going to extend this. We are going to extend this, so let's cut it out, then we proceed. So this is what we are going to have. So now we are going to set this aside. So the next thing is to draft out our peplum, and to get the length of the dress, you are going to minus your shoulder to under bust from your main length, and after minusing it, the length will remain 8.5. So this 8.5, we are going to multiply it by 2, which gives us 17 inches plus 1 inch, that gives us 18 inches. So the length of this peplum will be 18 inches, while the circumference will be 30 inches. Now our radius is 4.5. In order to learn more about how to construct 360-degree fillet, we have the tutorial on this channel. I will put the link at the end of this tutorial. Now the length is 17, so we are going to observe our 17 plus half. That will give us 17.5. So the total is 22. So make sure you watch how to cut 360-degree fillet at the end of this tutorial. Like I said, if you don't know how to cut 360-degree fillet, I will put the link at the end of this video. It's an easy method. And for the belt, our under bust is 32. I minus 2 from it, that gives us 30. Because the back has to open a bit, just as seen on the screen. Now 30 divided by 2, that gives us 15. Then I added my belt extension just the way I want. So here is it. And the width is 3 inches, half inch on each side for joining. So we are going to be left with 2 inches. Also, I cut out our main body using our pattern and extend the back rope. Now let's proceed to sewing. Now for the joining, this is what we are going to do. We are going to join it from here now to this place. That's number 1. Then you are going to turn it out. And number 2, this fillet, we are going to cut this place open. We are going to cut this place open, and we are going to run a loose stitch around this bigger side, around this down side, and we are going to pull it to the size of this circumference. We are going to run loose stitch around the downside. We are going to pull it to the size of this upper side. If you find this tutorial helpful, you can support this channel by tapping the heart icon beside the comment box. Thank you for supporting free fashion education. So now that we are done adjusting it, so we are going to turn it to the wrong side and join here. You are going to repeat same here. You turn to the wrong side, join, turn it back. Then you are going to sew it down to make a peplum. So that is the next thing we are going to do now. So here, so now here is the front side. The next side, we are going to place it on each other this way. Then you are going to stitch it down. And our dart, we are going to observe it using pleating. So this is how you are going to pleat the 1 inch. And you are going to place the 1 inch here as well. So after pleating it, then we are going to locate the center of our belt. We are going to locate the center of the belt. You are going to locate the center of the belt, and you are going to sandwich this upper part with the belt. So you are going to sandwich it this way. Then you are going to sew to this side and sew to the other side. So before we move on, this is what we are going to have. So this is what we are going to have. Now, after attaching the band to the upper part, I only close this edge. I close it down to this place, leaving my waist circumference here, as you can see. Then I close the rest. The next thing we're going to do now is to match our flare with the space we leave here. What we're going to do is this way. So you are going to match them together. Then you are going to stitch it. Then you are going to weave this edge. Then we are done with our halter neck top. So I'll join it, then I'll show you the final look.